To communicate your findings as you work through this lab, you can create a lab report. One of the main components of this report will be related to the data analysis. The data analysis component encompasses things like plots and graphics, numerical summaries, and model output. To clearly communicate your analysis, however, you'll also need to write some text that describes the context of the data, the questions you're investigating, and the interpretations of your findings. Now we're faced with the challenge of combining these two components into a single document. If you've used analysis software for the one and a word processor for the other, the most common strategy would be to copy and paste these components together into a single document. Now ask yourself a question. If I hand this final report off to another scientist, will they be able to recreate my analysis and understand each important step that I took? Can they figure out exactly how I constructed that scatter plot? In other words, is my analysis reproducible? For this type of report, the answer is no. It's vital that every analysis be reproducible, so we'll be taking a different approach, using an R Markdown lab report. The components are the same, analysis and text, but here we integrate them into a single document. We might start off with a bit of analysis, where we load a dataset and create a scatter plot. Then immediately afterwards, we compose some text where we interpret this plot. We can follow this with more data analysis, and so on, until we've completed the report. This document contains the entirety of the analysis, so you can hand it off to another scientist and they will have unambiguous instructions on how you arrived at your conclusions. A note on language. In these labs, we'll refer to these data analysis components as R chunks. There are sections in your R Markdown document where you'll be typing R code. That's an important thing to keep in mind. The R chunk should only contain R code, and the text chunks should only contain your written English text.